Hello everyone! Today we have a guest here. This is Alexander. He's a mechanic. He knows everything about the sewing machines. He will tell you about them today. And he will also try to answer some of your questions. Please be supportive and write the comments for Alexander. A regular lockstitch sewing machine is the most important element in the working process. I'll tell you how to choose an industrial lockstitch sewing machine. First of all, you need to decide what you're going to sew on it. If you're planning to sew different items, from chiffon to coats, the most important thing is the length of the stitches. If you don't need really long stitches, 7 or 8 millimeters, sewing machine for the light and medium fabrics will be enough. It's much harder to change the settings in a machine for the medium and heavy materials than in the one for the light and medium. You'll just need to change a needle and a needle plate. Talking about the needle plates, some people say that they use one and the same needle plate for the whole life, and it's okay. Don't believe them. These people are the ones to ask me for help the most often. If you change a needle, you should change a needle plate too. I'll show you how to change it. Why an industrial sewing machine? It seems like a household sewing machine has so many options and settings that you can stitch almost anything on it. I'll give you a simple example. If you, for example, need to stitch a pair of jeans, you use a thick needle, which breaks and damages the needle plate. As a mechanic, I know that it's pretty expensive to fix the sewing machine and change a needle plate. An industrial sewing machine does it all easily and without any problems. No loops or waves, the stitching is straight and even. In front of me, I have an industrial lockstitch sewing machine. It's mostly used for the light and medium fabrics. I'll use it as an example to show you the advantage of the industrial sewing machine over a household one. The first advantage is that the sewing machine is on the same level with the table. It's very convenient that an item doesn't fall down the sewing machine. The second advantage is a knee lifter. It's a very useful thing. You can hold an item with both hands and lift a tooth with a knee. The next thing is that an industrial machine can be used the whole day long without breaks. Let's get back to the needle plates. As you remember, I've said that you need to change the plates for the light and hard fabrics. You can see that a hole in this needle plate is pretty small. You can buy the same plate, but with a bigger hole. It's not hard to change them. I'll show you how to do that. Undo the two screws first. Don't be afraid to do that. You can't change any settings or break anything. There's just one way to put it back in. I strongly recommend you to buy a second needle plate. They're usually not a part of the sewing machine set. As I've already said, there's just one way to put it back in, the right one. Don't be afraid to do it. Undo the screws, take them out, change the plate, and then put the screws back in. It takes just 1 minute to do it. I strongly recommend you to buy one more needle plate. You won't get this advice in a shop. Now let's move on to the next question. How to change the length of the stitches? It's very easy to do that in such machines. I strongly recommend to press the lever before turning the regulator. Do not break it. Just press it a bit, and the regulator will turn easily. On this sewing machine, the maximum length of the stitches is 5 mm. Usually it's enough. There are the machines in which the stitches are 7 mm wide. You should decide if you need it. I've asked several tailors at the fashion house, and they said that they rarely use the stitches which are more than 4 mm long. I think that such sewing machine will be more than enough for you. Of course, if you are not going to sew the coats all the time. What is also good about such machines is that you can make both individual items and the items for the mass production on them. Such machines are much faster than the household ones. What else should you know about a sewing machine? The thing which everyone forgets: cleaning. Open a machine first. There's usually a lot of dirt in here. You just need the tweezers and a small brush for cleaning. It's also very important to undo the screws sometimes to clean the toothed bars and shuttle. There is no other way to clean these places. Do it at least once a week. You don't need to oil the machine, because there's a pump in it which does it automatically. I'll also tell you about the winder. A lot of people don't know that it should be oiled too. Do it at least this way. Do it at least once a week for it to work properly. I've just found out that not even all the tailors knew how to oil the winder. You'll never get this advice in a shop. One more advantage of the industrial machine is a bobbin stand. You may think that it's not important, but it is. You can put only the small bobbins in the household sewing machines, such ones. You can use a much bigger bobbin on an industrial sewing machine. It's very convenient. What is also convenient is that the thread goes not straight to the sewing machine, but up through the loop. The girls have come up with such an idea in order not to pull a thread through a small hole each time. As a mechanic, I don't really like such ideas, but it's okay. If you like the video, write the comments and ask the questions you have. Also, press I like it and share the video. I'm looking forward to reading your comments. My name is Alexander. Subscribe to this channel.